A ton of bricks and stones hits Meghan and Harry as they stir up controversy again with a secret donation. Hello and a very warm welcome back to the new Kate Middleton and the Queen News channel. We never hear about private donations made by members of the royal family, and we know they do make them. But the very moment the Sussexes make a charitable gesture of any kind, we instantly hear all about it. How and why? When does pure philanthropy end and dirty self-promotion begin? With these two, self-promotion seems to be the foundation of every charitable story. According to the latest PR news from the Sussex couple, Harry and Meghan were among the first to donate to the Christmas car parade in Montecito. I just love how their PR team always somehow manages to inform the world about their small donations. We always hear that they donate, but we rarely hear the amount. Wasn't it revealed that they made a £10 donation to the Mayhew Trust when Archie was born? I'm not sure if it was monthly or a one-off. If they ever made a sizable donation, like 5 or 6 figures, we'd definitely hear about it, but we don't. It stands to reason that they aren't very charitable compared to other philanthropists. Meghan spends more on her wardrobe and beauty regimen than she's ever donated to a charity. They just like to sprinkle breadcrumbs and leak that to the media. An olive oil cake, a Starbucks gift card, and now a bit of cash for a parade. Plus, their donation was made in November, and the parade was held 2 weeks ago on December 4th. Mainstream media in the US didn't run the story, but instead it's just now being shared. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that her PR teams contacted the local paper, and for a fee the paper agreed to run their generous donation story. Meghan and Harry are ready for their round of applause. They just can't help themselves because Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Cambridge has been in the news this past week. They can't come close to the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, and it drives Meghan Markle absolutely insane. Why else do we have to suffer through this drivel announced by their ridiculous PR team? Let me compare. Saint Nicholas gave anonymously so the glory would go to God. There's just something magical about giving or receiving an anonymous gift. And more, Catherine was involved in the Christmas Together carol service. It raised thousands for charity. Catherine was praised for stepping back and letting others take center stage. Some newspapers said she did the right thing by not making it all about her. This is what charity truly means. Yet Meghan donates an unspecified amount from money that isn't even hers in the first place, simply in order to gain maximum PR, all while sitting on her backside doing absolutely nothing. That isn't commendable. It's a total embarrassment. Meghan's desperation is delusional and humiliating. But the fact that she can use private numbers for her own gain and lie in court tells us that we're dealing with a very, very dysfunctional human being. What is astounding is that this woman feels she deserves to be praised and venerated like a patron saint for giving away a few dollars of charity money. Not her own money, mind you, other people's donations via her foundation. This pair of grifters are the polar opposite of someone like George Michael, who, unlike them, had a genuine charitable spirit. Remember George Michael, famous pop star? It was only after he sadly died that hundreds of individuals let it be known how he had helped them on condition of privacy, ranging from paying for a woman's IVF, resulting in a beautiful baby, to someone else's cancer treatment. He also helped out struggling businesses and lots of different charities. On the other hand, you have these two who try to turn a donation of a few dollars into a massive spectacle. What still sickens me the most is that when they plotted their way out, they knew that their only way to make money would be to write memoirs and do interviews. In short, to do the royal family dirty, which explains Meghan's constant smirk. The whole time she was there, she was gathering information. She was even found one time in Kate and William's house taking photographs in their children's bedroom. Harry has been played like a fiddle, and I'm sure he knows it by now. Nobody, neither A-lister nor factory worker, would have respect for these two selling their souls and throwing their own families under the bus. This Christmas parade seems to have been a perfect place to take the neighborhood kids. Another big question everyone wants an answer to is, did they bring the mythical hobby kids out to see the parade like a normal, sane, non-compulsive liar family would do? Or did they watch from the window for their safety, or from behind a bush, or where they were napping, or was it too cold to stand outside, or whatever other lame excuse they could find to use? Or do they just donate some petty amount from their millions in order to advertise it so they could be in the news, since the interest in them is waning these days? By the way, Meghan's makeup artist pal Daniel Martin, who currently works for Meghan, spews praise about his latest boss. Such a shock and horror that publicly praising Meghan is part of his employment package. I want to know how it was staged so Meghan and Harry were the first to donate. It looks like hundreds were involved before it passed Meghan's house, and they couldn't get one donation before Meghan and Harry. I suggest that it was staged so the news could say the Sussexes were the first to donate. Otherwise, everyone else in the area is plain stingy. Is that the message Meghan is trying to create about all her neighbors with her staged event? She's already fighting with her friends, her family, Harry's family, the Obamas, and possibly Oprah. But that's not enough for her. Now she needs to pick a fight with her neighbors to make herself look good. Meanwhile, most people donate to these sorts of local events in their towns. It's part of supporting your community. Most of us donate quietly with no fanfare, accolades, or even a thank you from the organization or group. We just do it because it's not about recognition for us. It's about bettering the community, helping others, and making the world a better place. Only narcissistic people tell others, including media outlets, all about what they're doing. Here, they were so excited to mention what they donated. Was it their money or money that the public donated to their so-called charity? A source told us they only have to donate 5% to charity, and the rest can be used for expenses, which can be anything from mortgage payments and utilities, wages of mansion staff to PR people to her wardrobe to private jets. The foundation is registered in Delaware, and I believe that they don't have to show any accounts of the foundation. There are some very informative videos on our channel about dark dealings from this duo. Keep NYC Mega Trash Free is one of the best channels for deep dive information, and Bookworm to her early videos were good. These two truly are a pair of self-serving attention seekers. There's no need to discuss what is donated and by whom. No matter what they do, I'm afraid the damage is already done. I don't think the majority in the UK will ever again view them in a favorable light. They may do nice things, but neither of them is a nice person. No decent person does to their family what they have done. Harry's family may have their flaws, what family doesn't, but they really didn't deserve such disloyalty and hatred as this pair have shown them. Such attention-seeking, money-grubbing, hypocritical scammers. Sad, too, really. They betrayed their families, and Harry betrayed his country, all for superficial and useless lives of serial PR efforts to get something they will never regain: respect and dignity. Nasty pair of narcissistic losers who stupidly played the incredible cards they were dealt and lost. The last point is probably what bewilders me most. They were given a surreal platform, and look at what they did with it. On the plus side, I hope this raises awareness about narcissistic personality disorder. It's insidious and dangerous, and I want people to know about it so they don't get involved with these kinds of people. Sadly, personally, I have way too much life experience with these kinds of people. And you? What do you think about Meghan Markle and Harry? Please tell me your opinion below in the comments, and we'll talk some more about this couple. If you think our information is helpful, remember to like it and share it with your relatives who would like it anytime you want. And don't forget to click the subscribe button to get more interesting videos from our Kate Middleton and the Queen News New Version team. Again, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye, and I'll see you tonight.